Hi, so today I'm going to look into something because it was said that, let's say her name right, Nicola Bulley, okay, that her friend Emma White was possibly having some type of affair or wanted a relationship with Paul Ansell. So I'm going to look into that, but I'm going to do it in sections. I might put them all together. I might do it separate depending on how long it is. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with how Nicola looked at Paul in their relationship. Like what was going on with that. Okay. So I'm trying to make it short. I don't want it to be long. Okay, so I'm going to look into that. This is how Nicola viewed Paul in her relationship. Okay. So here you have in love with you. You need to speak. You speak to their heart. You are the one they look forward to spending all of their time with. Do anything for you. When you call, they come running to your every need. Okay, so I'm going to go into those. Go into that. So that's how she looked at him, okay? That's why I don't like shuffling. It takes a long time. It's too many. All right, so let's look into this. So it says in love with you, right? So this is someone like she wants to be with him. Okay. But let's look into this. We have the 5 of swords, the 4 of cups, and the 10 of wands. So even though she's in love with him, I see a lot of conflict, mental conflict. She's going through a lot in her mind about this relationship. And there's some things that she may feel some type of disconnection from him or feel he's disconnected from her. And then I have the 10 of wands, and that's the stress, the burdens, like a lot is on your mind and your back. Okay. You have a lot going on here. You're carrying a lot with this. So she's carrying a lot of conflict, grief, worry within this relationship. And then here I have the Chariot, the Sun, and the World. So it's like she's trying to keep going forward. She's trying to overcome some things. She's trying to overcome this stress and this worry. And she's trying to reconnect so she can gain that happiness back because she does love him. And it's like she wants that. But it's like she's not seeing it. Like she can't connect to it. Because there's some things that has come about that has caused her to have this, to carry a lot of burdens on her back within this relationship. So even though she's in love with him, there's a lot going on in the back. Okay. Just like, you know, you could be with somebody and you can have problems and you can work through them, but then you can be with somebody and it's just too many problems, even though you have that love for that person. And if that person doesn't have that same love for you, it can make it more difficult. I'm not saying he didn't, but I'm just saying if two people are not working in conjunction with each other, it can cause the relationship to be strained if you having issues already. Everybody's going to have issues in their relationship. I'm not saying they're not supposed to have any, but there's some issues you shouldn't have in a relationship. Okay. Now, look at this. 5 of Swords. So with this conflict, okay, and the conflict is like grief, sadness, okay? But within this conflict, she's trying to decide what she's going to do. Because here she's already been through some things already, and now she's reviewing it and using her experience to make a decision on what she's going to do going forward. Okay, so 4 cups. Because it's like she's not feeling, even though she loves him, like she's not feeling that connection like she used to because of the problems that's been going on. Okay. And it looks like it's like, I can be on my own. Like I have what I need to be on my own, but do I want to be? Like I have everything, but it's like I'm missing something still. It's not quite what I need. Even though like I said, she may have the finances to just be on her own. She can do that by herself, but that's not really what she wants to do. Okay. And there's the 4 of Cups coming back out again. So once again, it's like, even though she has things in front of her that you would think, okay, she should be happy with this, but she's not seeing that because of the problems that she's carrying, the burdens that she's carrying, the stress that she's carrying. And it's like, I can be on my own, but I don't want to be on my own. So even though she can leave him and still have a good life, that's not really what she wants because she loves him. But because of whatever problems that they're having or whatever the situation is that's going on with them, is like, I need to think about where we've been, where we're going to see what I want to do for myself. Chariot. Because here she's trying to overcome some things. She's trying to overcome some things so she can regain her happiness back and make some changes in her life or in the relationship. Yeah, because there's that anxiety, that stress. This also could be a third party situation. Somebody else is in the picture causing you problems, mental problems, because now you got to deal with somebody else in the mix. Okay, but it's also you being mentally stressed out about what you need to do in order to move forward in your life, trying to overcome some things, but it's causing you a lot of mental stress. Just pull. And there's the more conflict once again. difference of opinions in happiness. So maybe her view of being happy is different than his view of being happy. What makes her happy doesn't make him happy, or what makes him happy doesn't make her happy. So there's opposing points of view, opposing different ways of handling situations, different ways of going about being happy, and it's different for her than him, perhaps. Because it's like you in a battle of who's going to win something here, or whose idea is more valid. And nobody is agreeing on anything. Nobody is agreeing on what's going to make them happy. Like what we need to do in order to move forward to be happy. I don't know. I want to do this. Well, that doesn't work for me. Well, that doesn't work for me either. So it's like you in a battle to determine what you need to do in order to be happy. Or that just could be her battling herself between being with him or being by herself. Okay, so here, this is somebody making a suggestion for you. Okay, now I'm about to try to make some things work here. So this could be her taking her love away, putting her love into something else. Not saying someone else or something else. Or it could be him, somebody else, giving that love to something on the outside. Because it's not coming in, it's going out. Okay, this is about her probably loving herself, giving that love, taking that love from him and giving it to herself. Because I see here the healing, trying to get yourself together, healing and balance and harmony. So she's trying to get herself together. So now she's redirecting that love to the relationship to herself, so she can get herself together. So here I see her dealing with some issues as it relates to the relationship with her and Paul. She still loves him, because here it says I'm in love with you. So she's trying to figure out what she needs to do to make it work. But it's like, maybe I need to show myself some love as well, instead of putting all my love for you. And then, because sometimes if you don't have that love for yourself, and people take advantage of that because they know you're going to give all that love that you need to put into yourself as well, you'll put it all on them and neglect yourself. And so you're doing everything for them, but they're not giving that same thing back to you. So if you don't have that love for yourself, sometimes people won't return it to you either. And then you end up draining yourself, and you become stressed, and you become worried, and you become sad, because you're not getting that love to refill yourself back up. Like they say, you can't fill from an empty cup. So if you're not getting fulfilled completely, I mean, not completely, but you're not getting that same in return, it's draining. And then it becomes hard work to deal with the relationship. So it seems like although she had that love, she decided that she needs to work on herself as well. So she may have pulled back some of that love that she was giving him, so that she can do it for herself. Because it says up here, do anything for you. When you call, they come running to your every need. So now she needs to run to herself and start giving some of that love to herself. So now I want to stop this one, because this is already 15 minutes. So now I'm going to come back and do how he looked at her.